What's going on, everyone? This is Sean Mitchell, Denver real estate agent with Compass, and this is your December 2022 real estate housing market update. Things are settling down a little bit, and that's largely because of the interest rates, which I'll get into in just a second. But first, let me just cover some of the things that will be in this video. First is days on market, then months of housing inventory for single family homes, number of new listings, number of active listings, median and average sale price, the mortgage rates, the Denver area unemployment rate, and my 30-day prediction. Days on market for November was 22 days. That's in comparison to an average of 35 days. This is pretty reflective of what I'm seeing at the ground level and anecdotally. It is taking a little bit longer to sell. There's a couple of factors there. One is that the interest rate has gone up pretty significantly this year and has caused buyers to pull out of the market and houses to sit on the market for a little bit longer. This is also because we're heading into the slowest time of the real estate season for the Denver area. December and January being the slowest months and the lowest number of active inventory. And looking at the days on market here, I do want to make one note. It is higher than it has been in the last couple of years, but I don't think that we're going to quite hit pre-pandemic levels for days on market. As of the recording of this video, we're almost halfway through December. I expect things to inch up a little bit more, but I would be surprised if we get into the 40 plus days on average of days on market. Months of housing inventory is sitting at 2 months, which means that things are still very limited with houses to pick from. And as you can see, if you look at the chart here, we haven't really changed much. And the last time that housing inventory has been above 2 months was way back in 2013. So limited inventory will still create some competitive situations, but big picture, houses will sell, just might take a little bit longer than what you're used to the last couple of years. Number of new listings, 2021. This doesn't surprise me as we head into the slowest parts of the real estate season. We'll start to see things pick up in terms of new listings in February. Number of active listings is sitting at 4,623 homes. I expect that we will see a continued drop through December and into January, but the levels of active inventory for the winter months probably won't go as low as the last couple of years. We do need more inventory, and I think that that could potentially come in the springtime. Median sale price is $610,000 and average is $726,178. I expect to see continued price drops through the end of January, but it does appear like the major drops in price have leveled off a little bit. So I think we may be past the worst part of this year. What about mortgage rates? This is really a bright glimpse into the real estate market that we haven't seen in many, many months. As of today, the 30-year fixed is sitting at 6.33 and the 15-year at 5.67. This is the fourth straight week that the interest rates have dropped. This is providing some massive relief for buyers who've had trouble affording the house that they have in mind in the area that they desire. And anecdotally, talking to mortgage lenders and real estate agents, there is one common thing that seems to be popping up, and that's that these interest rates will continue to drop and will bring buyers back into the market, increasing competition. I'm not going to make any more predictions on interest rates because last month my 30-day prediction was not right. I did predict that the interest rate would go up, and it's done exactly the opposite. And fortunately, I am wrong with that one. And it'll be interesting to see where the interest rates continue to go into the new year. A lot of this is being driven by the Federal Reserve, and they've slowed down their rate increases. So I think that the mortgage interest rate is reflective of that confidence that the Federal Reserve has of slowing down that interest rate increase. It also does appear like the inflation is continuing to fall, which overall really good for the economy. What is the local unemployment rate at? Well, we're sitting at 3.5%. That's in comparison to a national average of 3.7%. That is a slight increase from the previous month, which was at 3.2%. So we've seen 0.3% increase in unemployment. Ideally, we want to see that local unemployment rate either steady or falling, as it is an indication of the local health of the economy. So what can we expect over the next 30 days? Well, things will continue to slow down through the rest of the year. Not much activity is going to be going on. There will be some, but people will start thinking about holidays and families and hosting and things like that. And once we hit the middle of January, we should start to see a shift back to buying and selling. It's interesting. Consistently over the last years I've been in the real estate market, the switch does flip somewhere around middle of January, mid to late January, I would say, where people start to think about buying and selling for that spring and summer season. So that's a wrap with this housing market update. My name is Sean Mitchell with Compass. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. And if you're new to watching my videos, I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe and maybe add a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on this local market, the current market. Sean Mitchell, signing off.